Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And of course, Monday evening on Pokemon Go means only one thing, and that's Max Monday. And tonight is no different. 6 PM till 7 PM. It's just started here in the UK, and we have got Dynamax Machop as the Max Monday encounter. Now, I haven't done my research on this Dynamax Machop to find out what the hundo is, but hopefully somebody will know in the comments. Let's take over this gym. We've been on there 3 days, so yeah, we can comfortably take that over. You're his late mate, yes. Well, I've been messing about with Prism a bit. Hi, Jonathan. But yeah, I have been messing about with Prism a bit, just trying to set up the stream a little bit better. Annoyingly, the text overlay that I put on the last stream, the text that I put overlay on the last stream, it actually isn't available to be changed so I can see it, which is really annoying. It's just something that you can put on the screen so your people watching can see. It's not something you can change. I would greatly appreciate it if you would share the screen as well. Oh, that would help, yes. There we go. I'm sharing the screen. Oh, screensaver, brilliant. So yeah, we are trying out a change in the settings. So yeah, hopefully the stream is coming through okay now. I think we're just going to ready up there. I think Alakazam is one of the best counters for Machop. With being Psychic. Psychic's normally good against fighting. So we're going to go in with Psychic. Hey Alan, how are you? Thanks very much for joining, mate. So yeah, we've been setting some different things up. And now there's a black box in the top right hand corner. Let me just see if I can preview that. Oh yes, how weird. Let me just get rid of that, 2 seconds. Oh yeah, there's a black square. Right, let's just get rid of that. We cannot have that on the stream. 2 seconds, guys, while I just sort it out. I do apologise. Let's just see if getting rid of that, I think that's what it is. I think that's what's causing it. Is that any better? Do let me know in the comments if that's okay. All good now, brilliant. Yeah, so what that little black box was and what I'm trying to put on the stream is I've been messing about with Streamlabs, and you can actually create like pop-ups when somebody hits subscribe on your channel, and I've been trying to create a pop-up to appear if somebody does hit subscribe, but it appears while we're live on the screen. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Machamp v Machamp. I will definitely probably go against Machop v Machop, 100%. So yeah, I've been trying to... Hey Bladen, how are you? So yeah, I have been trying to put like an overlay on the screen for when somebody hits subscribe. And that's probably what that black box was, or was supposed to be. But annoyingly, for some reason, it's just turned into a black box. So it hasn't worked as I wanted to. But I'm getting there. Just trying to mess about with it. But like I said previously, we had like loads of comments on the screen last week because I put like a comment widget on. And yeah, it got really annoying. You know my name. Yeah, it does come up on the screen. So 695 CP to start off with. 10, 12, 15 on the stats. Not too bad. But yeah, let's see if we can find some more of these. And yeah, unfortunately, we got no event on during Monday, but Tuesday we'll have a brand new event on tomorrow morning at 10 AM local time. But one exciting thing that's happened today is we have got this little guy on tier 5 raid. We've got Solgleo on tier 5 raid, so potentially could raid some of them if anybody wants to do any. 730 as a hundo. Thanks very much for this. I love this vid. Thanks very much for that comment. Much appreciated. But yeah, if anybody does want to do a Solgleo raid, then let me know. Unfortunately, it can't be shiny still, which is a little bit annoying. But we're going to be quite sneaky in how we claim our free particles today. See you later, Bladen. I'll jump in if you're doing a raid. Yeah, I'm happy to do a raid if people are jumping in. I'm quite all right. Yeah, I'll jump in a raid, Alan, and I'll invite you. Masterminded. So yeah, from yesterday's G-Max Meowth Max Battle Day, I don't know how many people did that in the comments, whether you managed to get shinies or not, do let me know. But from that, we of course had a reduced walking distance to earn max particles, and also can earn double the amount of max particles from walking. So you only had to walk 0.5 kilometers to earn 600 max particles, and we haven't yet claimed those, so them are there sat ready and waiting. So if we go ahead and claim those now, we have now got 1020 max particles, meaning we can do another 2 more Dynamax Machop. Now of course Dynamax Machop is a level 2. Hey Vast, how are you? Dynamax Machop is a level 2, so it does cost 400 max particles, which isn't ideal, bearing in mind we've just had a Gigantamax Max Battle Day. Of course, what I normally do is I save up my max particles from yesterday, meaning that we can do more free battles today. But annoyingly, it was of course that Gigantamax Meowth Max Battle Day yesterday, so therefore we didn't manage to save up any from yesterday. But we can squeeze another 2 more Dynamax battles in during today's live stream. And we will probably be doing Dynamax Machop against Dynamax Machop. I know that's been a feature these last couple of weeks. We started it with Whalmer, and then we did it with Growlithe, was it last week? You think it was? Growlithe last Max Monday. That was a very easy one. Whalmer, we had to actually use Whale Lord, its evolution, to beat it. So let's see if we can do Machop v Machop today on the Dynamax and beat it with Machop. They could have changed last Max Monday with today, since Machop is one of the best attackers. Yeah, exactly. It is very, very ironic, isn't it? So the fact that Meowth was on G-Max battles yesterday, one of the best counters, well, the best counter against it was Machamp, albeit in its Gigantamax form. We were always forever friends, Miggle T. Oh, awesome. Hey, Bladen, thanks for coming back. Have I still got you, Miguel? Again, if anybody wants to do a Solgleo raid, I will be doing it. So if anybody wants to do that, let me know. If you haven't yet got you added on the game and you want an invite, again, let me know and I'll put my trainer code up on the screen. But let's just see if I've got Miguel added still. Hey, there we go. We are in fact best friends, Miguel. I'll send you a gift. I'm really good at the game. I'm probably not, to be fair. I'll just play the game well, I play it quite a lot, of course, but yeah, there's a lot more people out there that are a lot better than me, that's for sure. Dene. So Alan, are you in the comments? We'll be doing this raid very soon, Alan. Have I got you down as Alan on my friends list? What is your... You're better than me. Well, I'm sure in time you'll get to a similar sort of stage, mate. Stick with it. I'm sure you'll get to that sort of level. Masterminded 7. There we go. Let's have a look. Masterminded 7. I'm going to just rename this as Alan, so then I can know when I type it in. Yeah, let me know when you're fully loaded in, mate, and I'll send you the invite over. And we'll do a Solgaleo raid while we're here. Now, there is a couple more Solgaleos as well. There's one hatching in 15 minutes, one hatching in 47, and one hatching in 43. So if anybody else wants an invite, let me know to any of those. Could I join a raid too? Or do you know? Yeah, I give out friend code. Yeah, so if you want to add me on Pokemon Go, there is my trainer code. Make sure to add me. Let me know who you are when you've added me in the comments down below. And then let me know if you also want an invite to the Solgaleo raids or not. I'm more than happy to do 2 or 3 tonight. Bearing in mind we won't be doing as many Dynamaxes this evening, unfortunately. So we're just going to hatch this 12-kilometre egg, and then we'll jump in this one with Alan. I'll spam invites out as well, and then anybody else can join us on the next couple afterwards. I'm just a little bit wary on the timer on this one. So we'll jump in with Alan, and straight away it's recommended Necrozma here. There is Alan. Cheers, give me a sec. No worries, you can jump in on the next one, that's no problem at all. So yeah, the Dawnwings Necrozma is one of the best ones against this. Of course, the Dawnwings Necrozma is number one ghost type in the game, just beating Mega Gengar and being a lot more bulkier than Mega Gengar as well. So it's definitely a preferred choice, even though it pains to say that when me being a massive Gengar fan. But it does just overtake Gengar as a number 1 ghost type. And of course, don't forget as well, Solgaleo being on raids today, and of course until Saturday, in fact. Hey Miss Blue, how are you? So yeah, Solgaleo being on raids until Saturday. Don't forget to keep some rubbish ones. And now, normally what you do with legendaries is that you end up binning the rubbish ones and only keeping the good ones. With Solgaleo and Lunala, which appears on raids from Saturday onwards, you need to keep some rubbish ones to fuse with your Necrozmas, because of course Necrozma, when it's fused, always takes its stats from Necrozma and of course its shiny status, meaning you don't really want to tie down a decent Solgaleo or a decent Lunala into a fusion with a Necrozma, because you're not really going to see any of those stats anymore. Right, okay mate, I'll add you in just a second. And don't forget as well, if you're watching the stream for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Really do appreciate it. We're quite comfortably over 1,500 subscriber mark now. Maybe we can get towards 2,000 by the end of the year, who knows. So this is the first Solgaleo raid since its return this time around that I've done. And like I say, we will be doing some other Solgaleos as well as some more Dynamax Machops in just a moment. So the Moongeist Beam charge attack on these Dawnwings Necrozmas really do a huge amount of damage. I could really do with getting a rubbish Lunala. We were very lucky, in fact, to get a Shundo Necrozma at the start of this year from a lucky trade. So I could really do with a rubbish Lunala to fuse it with to get a Shundo Dawn Wings Necrozma. And hopefully by the end of the week, when Lunala appears on raids on Saturday, we can do just that. Well, a very easy raid when you've got 4 of you in. It's probably even doable. So while that fate's down, let me just catch up with the comments. My name is GB. Right, okay, I'll add you in a second, mate. We'll be doing daily uploads. I do try to do daily uploads, yeah. I will be going live again tomorrow for Spotlight Hour as well. Long story short, I have an headache. I'm subscribed on either your YouTube channel. Brilliant. I'll check out yours in a minute, mate. Right, so we did get hardest hitter there as well, which is good. Hey Thomas, how are you? Thanks for joining. So 2810 on Soul Glare. I'm not too sure what a hundo is, but we will find out whether we're anywhere near that once we've caught this. Another great throw. By the way, have you set up anything for stream elements? So the stream elements was what I was trying to use to get the pop-up for a new subscriber to pop up, but for some reason it just appeared as a black box. So I'm going to have to do a bit more playing about with that. If you know any good YouTube videos to watch to get that set up, then let me know. But yeah, it's just trying to experiment with it really and just trying to play about it at the moment. So 2810 is quite a rubbish one. It's a 2-star one, so that's ideal to keep in our storage to fuse with a decent Necrozma. Because like I say, you always want to try and keep a hold of some rubbish ones. Yeah, that's no worries, Jonathan. I'll be able to find something, it's just going to take some time. I think bit by bit, each and every live stream we do, I'll try and add different things. And like tonight, if it doesn't work straight off the bat, I'll get rid of it and go back to square one and just eventually get something that works. So I know a lot of people want to see me do this challenge, and we're going to use Dynamax Machop against Dynamax Machop. Now I know that sounds stupid, but we've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. We started with Whale Lord, and we also started it with Growlithe last week. Growlithe was very easy with it being a level 1. But I'm going to see how easy it is to do a Dynamax Machop using a Dynamax Machop. So let's put 2 in and see how we get on. Now for the third and final place, I will just put in Alakazam, just so we're covered. Did you miss my Villian Arc? So yeah, anybody who sent friends requests when I shared my trainer code on the screen, I'll add in just a second. Well, let's see how doable this is. I don't know if it's going to be very doable, but we've gone in with Dynamax Machop against Dynamax Machop. That screams to me that this will not be doable. Maybe we need to try like a Machop, potentially. Yeah, maybe we need to try a Machop on this. Yeah, it's straight away gone through the first Machop. Let's see if we can get to a max meter though. on this second one. We did dodge that, and we managed to do okay. Let's see if we can slide into that one. Yeah, that was definitely taking a batter in this one. So we did manage to get one of our Machops to the Dynamax stage. How good it's going to do from here, we'll have to wait and see. But let's see how good it does when it does get to a Dynamax move. So not very good at all. Not very good at all. Sorry Blade, I'm just mid-battle. I don't know what you mean by Villian Arc. I'm not sure what you mean by that, mate. So yeah, that was a bit of a test to see how we can get on. Maybe if we use one Gigantamax Machamp that I haven't powered up, maybe we could get the win. So that's going to be the next challenge. Gigantamax Machamp against Dynamax Machop. Let's see if that's doable. We do like making these challenges a little bit harder. It's nice to see my girls playing the game again. So 712 CP is not actually a bad one. 14, 13, 12 on the stats. And as we mentioned before, we're just going to catch these few Gollets and a Ghastly. I'm your #1 fan, look. I do appreciate that. Thanks very much for your comments. So, let's see if we can do this battle. And we will be using Gigantamax Machamp. So let's pick our highest CP Gigantamax Machamp, which we've not yet powered up. Let's see if we can do it. And hopefully, we only need one of these. But maybe Dynamax Machop can get the better of us, who knows. Let's see if we can do it with Gigantamax Machamp. If I don't manage to do it with one of them though, I'm going to just back out. I don't know how much easier it's going to be, because it has got payback, this Machamp, which isn't ideal. But yeah, if we don't manage to do it with one Machamp, I will back out. I don't know if this is going to be as easy as what Jonathan says, you know. Because Machamp is taking a battering here by Machop. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I think we just dodged that. Oh, we didn't dodge that one. We got battered there. Can we get to a move? Just. But are we going to have enough damage to take out Machop? Yeah, I think it just clogs up the chat, Blade, with all the emojis. It makes me difficult to see other people's comments, so... So we did get to the Gigantamax stage, but it wasn't enough. How close is this? This is actually annoyingly close. You don't have to leave, Blade. Oh, that's annoying. So let's back out. And let's go in again. Now, the good thing about Dynamax battles is that you don't lose your particles if you do have to back out. And we're going to go for the shiny Machamp. It's a slightly more powered up Machamp. And we're going to try, get a better move on it and then try. Yes, that's actually a good shout. Let's go for what's good against it. Shall we use a fighting move or a steel move? I'm going to go fighting, and I'm going to stick with Gigantamax, and I'm going to go counter there. So let's see if we can do it with that counter Machamp instead. We've got a few Gigantamax Machamps. Yeah, exactly what Miss Blue said. Just stay in the chat, but just do smaller comments. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to read them and to keep up to date with everybody's comments. But let's see if we can do this for a challenge. A non-powered up Gigantamax Machamp, around 1730 CP, against Dynamax Machop. And we've got Payback as a move again. I'm sure this one had counter. We need to dodge that. We did just dodge it. It got low sweep as a move as well, which might be slightly better than the last move it had. Come on, Gigantamax Machamp. Cross chop. Did you buy the Lunar New Year research? No, I haven't yet brought it. I don't know if I will be, to be fair. We'll have to wait to see. Didn't manage to dodge that one. That's a little bit annoying. Cross chop again. Hit me with the large attack, so I can't actually dodge those. But we did manage to Gigantamax with our 1719 CP Gigantamax Machamp. Let's see how good this is when it hits with that Max Knuckle. Or G-Max Chai Strike, should I say. And we've got it down to red. This is going to be unbelievably close, in fact. Should have just dodged that low sleep. We have. Can we do it? And there we go. We've done it. Gigantamax Machamp for a win. I think if we would have missed out dodging one of those moves, we would have failed on that one. I think it would have beat us. But we did it second time around from asking. And no shiny, and actually a really, really terrible one. A really terrible one from all that. It's one of those though that I don't know if you can make Machop that hard. I don't know whether you can make it really difficult. Maybe if you use like something that's good against it, so maybe like a powered up Abra, let's say. So at least it's a psychic type, but it's still only level 1. Like the first evolution, should I say. Maybe something like that. Who knows? But yeah, let's stick something in this gym while we're going past it. So yeah, like I mentioned before, we will be doing some Solgaleo raids. There's 2 down here now. So if anybody wants a invite to the Solgaleos, let me know in the comments. I have got a friend request come through. And again, if you haven't yet got me added, then please do let me know if you want invites, and I'll put the trainer code on the screen. So yeah, for anybody who wants to add me, who hasn't yet got me added, you can do so via that trainer code on the screen now, and I will send invites out to you. And we will be doing 2 of these, so if you want both of them, just let me know. So there is a trainer code. If you want it back up on the screen again, just let me know and I'll put it back up. But let's just catch some of these. You're very welcome to send invites when you do Primal Ground on. Fair enough. I'll be sure to send you some, no doubt. I'll be hosting that Primal Ground on raid day as well. The raid hour, should I say. So yeah, I can send you some then. And of course, that's a week as well where we get special backgrounds, or at least a chance to get the special backgrounds. That's the Road to Kalos, which is next week. I won't forget. You have very little faith in me, Jonathan. So let's clear out some of our storage. So we've got Alan who wants an invite. We've got Miss Blue who wants an invite. Anybody else who wants an invite to this? Yeah, Primal Ground is going to be really cool. Have I got you added yet, TN? If you want to invite to the Solgleo. Have I got you added on the game already or not? Oh, you're G-Beam. Right, brilliant. I will just change, or give you a little bit of a nickname. And then I just know it links to that YouTube account. That sound. Right, so we're going in on the first one. Alan, Miss Blue, and G-Beam. Ready. Let's go. So we've got Alan. If the phone screen wasn't so wet due to the rain, that would be very helpful. We've got G-Beam. Bro, I got logged back in. And we got Miss Blue. Did you get logged out? Did you get kicked out? What happened? I missed that bit of a chat. Take all rain from here. No, you can have some of the rain. I don't want all this rain. If I've missed anybody off of invites, let me know and I'll quickly invite you. I'm just going to spam some invites to anybody who's online as well. Theo Vodcat's online. One of the other community ambassadors. So I think we're just waiting on Miss Bluebird. Yeah, it's not given a brilliant week out, to be fair, here in the UK. It has given snow out on Wednesday or Thursday, I think, for some areas. Ridgeon is in. Let's heal our Dawnwings Necrozma and put those in. I know the Dawnwings were very good against the first one. So we'll put them in there. So 4 on this one. I don't know if Miss Blue has managed to get in on this one. If not, I'll invite you to the next one, don't worry. Did send you an invite, I don't know if it came through or not. But we did it with 4 of us quite easy last time, so fully expect the same sort of thing. And I don't know if Jonathan managed to get the Hundo CP for this. Don't know whether he posted it before, but if he can post that in the comments, that'll be really helpful. Won't let you in. Right, okay. Maybe on the next one. We'll see. Hopefully it works on the next one. We've got one more that we'll be doing. But yeah, if somebody can comment me Hundo CP for this, that'll be very, very helpful to everybody who's doing it. There's no lobby found. I'm wondering if that's because you tried to join it with like only a few seconds left on the lobby. That's probably why. Maybe the invite come through a bit too late. What did Jonathan say? I don't even got a Soul Gleo. So again, Dawn Wings and Necrozma just making quite light work of this, really. And the good thing is with Dawn Wings and Necrozma is actually it's one of the better counters against itself when that's on raids on Saturday. So you don't really have to change much from your raid team from Soul Gleo to Lunala. It's pretty much ghost types against Lunala that you'll be needing. Very much the same as Soul Gleo. 2310, 2887. Right, okay. We've got 2829, which isn't very good by that standards. Nothing's come through. I'll make sure to send you one on the next one, don't worry. Can you add me? I will give you my player code. I will put mine up on the screen in a minute and you can add me that way. It's a lot easier for me to do it that way. So yeah, just after this raid, I will put my trainer code up on the screen, and also if Miss Blue can get ready as well, and then she won't miss out on the next one. 2784, that is a little bit bad. Right, won't let you come up saying no lobby. Hopefully on the next one we do, you'll be able to join on that one. So quite near the lowest weather boosted, to be fair. 2774, Jonathan's just said, is the lowest weather boosted. So that's a little bit rubbish. We're somewhere in the middle then, by the sounds of that. No worries, Alan. More than happy to help. So if anybody else wants another Soul Gleo raid invite, I'll be doing one more. And then trying to run inside before this rain gets too heavy. It's getting heavier and heavier as the evening goes on. Already got my 98 doing. I don't mind doing more. Can Soul Gleo be shiny? Unfortunately not at this moment in time, no. It can't be shiny yet. So no, it can't be shiny. To have a rubbish one so that you can fuse it with. So that's also a really good thing to think of. Now, if anybody does want an invite to the next one, there is my trainer code up on the screen. I know, was it Squiggly who wanted that up on the screen? So I'll just close that chat box down. So yeah, if anybody does want to add me for the next Soul Gleo, it will be the last one that I'm doing on the live stream. Maybe we'll do a couple more tomorrow during the Spotlight Hour live stream. Again, same time, 6 PM till 7 PM tomorrow, and it is Horsey Spotlight Hour. And it's also got the bonus of 2 times transfer candy tomorrow, which may be really good for anybody wanting to clear their storage out, ready for the Go Tour Global at the end of the month. So there is the trainer code. So if anybody wants to do the Soul Gleo, let me know in the comments. And we will be doing this one here. Dan, can you do a comment command? Potentially, yeah. Like I say, I probably need to play about with it a little bit more and get those sort of things up and running. But yeah, potentially so. It's just working out how to do all those sort of things. I'm very much new to this Prism Live business, so I don't know what you can and can't do really. So we've got Alan. I'll send Miss Blue one as well. Nothing come through, restarted the game. I'll be sending one now, Miss Blue, so don't worry. There we go. There is the invite come through, so keep an eye out for that one. And we've got some people online as well. Hang on, 2 seconds. Let me just send that. I think somebody else has just invited a friend. Ned, I've already got you, mate. Already got you, Ned. Right, we'll restart that lobby. Just wanted to make sure I got Ned in, man, as a friend on my friends list. So we've got Ned. We've got G-Beam. We'll get Alan in. And we'll get Miss Blue in. There we go. Everybody should have an invite now. It should be coming through now, Miss Blue. So if you just keep an eye out for that, it should be there. We'll just send some random invites out. So we've got Miss Blue in, brilliant. We've got G-Beam in, we've got Masterminded in, awesome. Hopefully Ned will get in as well. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Let me know quickly in the comments if I am. I am absolutely soaked. Rain's come out of nowhere. Hey Bladen, you join us as we're just doing the last Soul Glacier raid. I think Ned's just got in, brilliant. Ned is in, so I think everybody who wanted to be in is in. So I'm more than happy to ready up the lobby, and let's just see if we can just max revive some of our things and get those Dawn Wings Necrozmas back at the start of our lobby. And 5 obviously do this with relative ease. So if I'm right in remembering, around about 2884 is a hundo for weather boosted. I've definitely been getting weather boosted so far. Boo, me want a neon bat. Yeah, they are very, very nice. I think when the fusions came out, when the Necrozma fusions came out with Solgaleo and Lunala the first time round, I was actually really liking the Solgaleo fusion, the Duskmane Necrozma. That was my favourite at that time, and at that time it was #1 steel type in the game as well. But then Shadow Metagross came along, Mega Metagross came along, and also the likes of Zacian and Zeramazenta, and it knocked it down to 5th in the steel type rankings. So although it's still a very, very good steel type, Duskmane Necrozma has now been battered down a fair bit down the pecking order, whereas the Dawn Wings Necrozma became #1 ghost type when it first came out, and it's remained #1 ghost type. There hasn't been any other ghost type released since its release that has bettered it, so it's definitely worth having one as a Lunala fusion, turn it into that Dawn Wings Necrozma like you can see on the screen. And that right there on the screen is what the shiny one looks like, the pink and the darkish blue on the body, whereas the normal one is black on the body and has that lovely neon blue wings. So we're finishing off with a Reshiram. I'm a Blacephalon. Go Blacephalon. $28.56, so not bad actually. $28.56 again, hardest hitter. Always a nice little badge to have. And $28.56. Now, I know we've mentioned before you can't get the shinies this time round. I fully expect the next time that Lunala and Solgaleo come round, maybe in 6 months to 8 months time, I'm sure we will get them shiny then, because normally it is the 3rd time round of them being in raids that we end up getting a shiny release, and this will be the 2nd time that Solgaleo has been around on raids. Of course, we had it prior to that, where you could evolve your Cosmog into Solgaleo or Lunala. But on raids itself, we've only had it on this occasion and on one more occasion previous. So I fully expect the next occasion when it comes around will be when we get the shiny one. I wish Shundo Solgaleo for you. Yeah, hopefully on the next time when it comes around. Like I say, you can't get the shiny one at the moment. But yeah, I don't know if anybody has seen the shinies for Solgaleo and Lunala. They do look really amazing. Solgaleo goes to an all red colour. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't yet seen it, make sure to Google search it, because it is an absolutely incredible looking shiny. And I think Lunala goes red as well. Yeah, it's red as hell. It's so cool. It is really, really cool. So yeah, maybe next year's Lunar event, because I fully expect them to be a recurrence on the Lunar New Year event. So yeah, maybe next Lunar New Year event, 2027, we'll see the shinies for these be finally released in the game. But 28.56 isn't actually a bad one. 15, 12, 13. And don't forget, anybody who's joined me with a race tonight, make sure to keep it, whether it's rubbish or good, because you do need those rubbish ones for the fusion. So that is a decent one to finish the raids on tonight. And like I say, I'm very much looking forward to Lunala coming out at the end of this week on Saturday. It's only on raid Saturday and Sunday, and then of course we go into that Road to Kalos event where we get a different raid boss each day from Monday onwards. But I'm very much looking to the return of Lunala so that I can fuse this guy. We've got a Shundo Necrozma at the start of this year from a lucky trade. If you remember, the 1st of January 2026 meant that any Pokemon traded from year 2020 or before was a guaranteed lucky, and you got 10 of those guaranteed lucky trades in addition to the ones that we had before. And my first guaranteed lucky trade, I traded something from 2019, somebody gave me a back, and we ended up getting a Shundo. It was absolutely amazing. So definitely one to fuse. And although I do really like the Dustmane Necrozma, I think in terms of usefulness and also the shiny, I would much prefer the Dawn Wings Necrozma. So that's definitely going to be fused into that. We've already powered it up to level 50. We did that on a previous YouTube short video. Are you live at this time every day? So yeah, normally on Monday I'm live at this time on every Monday and Tuesday. Of course, next week when we have those raid nights every single night, I won't be live for those, unfortunately, because I have to host those raids as a community leader in my area. So I won't be live for those, unfortunately. But yeah, every Max Monday and Spotlight Hour, we will be live on the chat. But have we managed to come back now? RIP stream, I think it's come back now. Just let me know if it's come back. I think we've got it back. I do hate when the signal just drops out like that. Yeah, okay, no worries. So yeah, I really much appreciate everybody who's tuned in, whether you're old subscribers, new subscribers. But hopefully you can join us tomorrow. You'll have to start running around. But yeah, hopefully you can join us tomorrow for a Spotlight Hour stream. Thanks so much for watching tonight, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.